Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is what my clients sent to me and this is what I make for my clients. So to watch this video to get how I make this, watch this video to the end. And I'm making use of my manual sewing machine, and anytime I want to use it, I normally use an industrial sewing machine needle. This is one, or I use the one for my zigzag sewing machine. This is it. It's a violin, but the down part, one of the side is flat. This is the one for my zigzag machine. I use this, and that is the one in it right now, and that is what I'm going to be using to sew this round neck t-shirt. Please do not mind this video. The video went back to portrait, but I am sure you see what I am doing here perfectly. So before, the first thing to do after cutting your t-shirt, if you have not watched the video, the cutting video, it's on the channel. Go and watch it, how to cut your t-shirt and the measurements to use, the how to calculate your measurements. So after cutting everything, the next thing you're going to be doing is to join the two shoulders, and which is normal for every blouse you want to sew. The first thing to do is to join the two shoulders while the right side is facing each other. So I'm going to be doing that now. As seen in this video, join the two shoulders like so. So my name is Wemi, and you're welcome to my channel once again. If you are new here, please kindly subscribe to our channel, and if you have been here before, thanks for staying with us, and put on your notification bell so that you'll be the first person to see our videos when we drop them. We're going to be dropping different videos on how to make casual wears. I mean, you can start making your own casual wears from home without buying, with small money, instead of you using that big money to buy, when you can actually cut and make one for yourself. So enjoy the video. Now this is me joining the shoulders, the two shoulders together like so. So I'm still joining the two shoulders. That is the first one, I guess. That is the first one. You can see the sewing is very neat, very, very neat. So I'm going to pick the second shoulders and I'm going to join them as well. I'm going to join them together as well as seen in the video. So this is the second shoulder, guys. This is a cotton material. If you check well in the cotton video, you will see this is a cotton material. It's for t-shirts. You can get it in the market. So I'm still joining the shoulders. So here I am done joining the two shoulders. I am done joining it. So I'm going to bring it out now in cuts. You can see the sewing as well. It's very, very neat. And make sure you weave. If it's for someone, sew to weave is the best option. But right now there's no light, so I'm just going to sew all through maybe and then weave it later. Did you get? So the next thing I'm going to do now after joining the two shoulders is to attach the neckband. This is the neckband we cut. If you have watched the video for the cutting, we cut the neckband as 14 inches long and 2 inches wide. So you're going to be joining the 2 ends like this, like so. Watch my hand. So you're going to slip it under your machine foot and join the 2 ends as seen in the video. Make sure you stitch it down very well so that it doesn't cut or you don't start seeing the thread losing up. You can see I have to reverse the machine to make sure I stitch it down very well. So after doing that, the next thing we're going to be doing now, you can see it's very, very strong. The next thing we're going to be doing is you're going to pick your neckband like so, and then you see what I am doing there. Then you just fold it into two equal parts like so. As seen in the video, I'm going to do that again. You open it like this, and then you just try to lay that place flat and fold it into two equal parts like so. Then after doing that, you're going to pick your bodice. So when you pick your bodice, you're going to spread it on your sewing machine, making sure that the front piece is facing you. You place it on your machine and making sure that the front piece is facing you while sitting down on your machine, and the back piece is at the back. Exactly. The front piece facing you and the back piece is at the back. Exactly. So after doing that, you can see what I am trying to explain, that the front is at the front and the back is at the back, like so. And you pick your neckband. You see this joining part. You let it align with the shoulder. Do you understand? The shoulder that is outside here at the left hand side, you let it align with it. The lines from the band, the joining from the band will be aligning with the joining from the shoulder. And then you put it under your sewing machine and then you start sewing the neckband to the neck line. So you just follow the procedure in this video. Once you are doing it, if you have watched my other video, maybe the one from my crop top or body hug, you see the way I did the neck there. I had to immediately you start sewing, you make sure that you start stretching the neck band. Exactly. So you can see I'm going to be, you see the way I'm pulling the neck band like so. You're going to be pulling the neck band. If you don't pull the neck band like that, the neck band is not going to be laying flat on your neck. It's not going to be laying flat on your neck. So that is the secret is to stretch out the band so that you get it to lay very flat on your neck. While you are stretching the neck band, you stretch the neckline of the bodice itself just a little bit so that when you wear it through your head, the sewing will not loosen up. Do you understand? So you just do the same thing. You don't have to really stretch that, but just a little bit with your finger. But you see the neckband, you make sure that you stretch it out very well. One of the reasons for stretching it out is for it to be able to contain the neckline. And the second reason is that the band will be able to lay very flat on the neck. If you don't stretch it or you just sew it around like that, it's going to be standing up somehow, like a stand-up collar or something like that, which is not supposed to be so. So you need to stretch it out. And that is what I am doing in this video. If you watch very well, you can see my hand. I am stretching the neckband out. So you continue doing that until you finish sewing it. Keep doing sewing, just keep sewing it. Just keep sewing. Keep sewing. So you have gotten to the back side. So you can see, in case you notch the neckband and the neck line, in case you notch them, do you understand? Maybe you notch them into two equal parts or four portion, then you follow it so that when one part of the neckband gets to another notch of the neckline, then you know that you are done with this portion and then you continue. But I am used to this thing, so I don't need to portion it out. I just sew all the way around. So you can do that. Do you understand? I mean, you can portion the neckband into four portion, and then the neck line itself, you portion it into you share it into four portion. Thereby, one portion of the neckband will go for one portion of the neckline. Do you understand that? If you can't follow this I am doing, that is, you just sew from the beginning to the end and make sure that the neckband contain the neckline. So you continue sewing. So when you are stretching, by the time you get to the back side, the rate at which you will stretch the neckband will not be that much because you have enough neckband available for the back. Do you understand? So if in case you are doing your own and you find out that, oh, when I got to the back, I have a lot of neckband here. I have, like, you don't have to stress it too much again. You can see that I stretch it less at the back, and that's because I have to make use of what is left and I don't have to stretch it too much. And right now I am done sewing it. I think I've gotten to the end. That is where I started from. And I'm just going to stitch it down like so. I'm going to stitch it down. Can you see? Stitch it down, give it an overlock, right? And then after doing that, you bring it out. And here your neckband is ready. You After doing this, make sure you weave it. I remember I said sew to weave is the best. So after doing that, weave it and then you top stitch on the neck. I mean, you see that round, that line that used to be at the neck area. You do that. Do you understand? But I'm going to weave it first when they bring light. So this is the neckband. Ignore the rumpiness you are seeing. It's because we stretch it out. So after you weave it and then you top stitch on it like so around and then you iron it. Do you understand? So by the time you iron it, all the rumpiness will leave, like it will go. Do you understand? That is how it's done. So make sure you weave. I am showing you the part to weave. Weave the shoulder, weave the neck, weave the neck as well. And after doing that, do you understand? As you can see, I'm just trying to explain to you to make sure to always remember to weave. Once you are done sewing, make sure you weave every necessary part and then you weave the neck like this, the joining where the band and the neckline meets, and after that then you top stitch on it. You top stitch towards the body. Make sure that the yes is facing the bodice. As you can see, I hope you can see what my hand is doing. Then you just top stitch on it all round. That way you get that line on your neck, on the neck of a t-shirt. Do you get? And then you iron it. And after doing that, the next thing to do is to attach your, what's it called, is to attach the sleeve. Yeah, if you are passy, attach the sleeve like so. I believe we all know how to attach our sleeve. That should not be a problem. I'm just going to be showing us. Show the video, attach the sleeve. So I'm going to be attaching the sleeve now. That's what I'm doing, guys. I'm going to be sewing it with just with half of an inch. Make sure you sew with half of an inch and sew it very well. I'm still sewing. So guys, don't mind my video. I'm still learning video editing. Don't worry, I'll get better and more better as time goes on. I'm going to get better. But right now, please manage with me. I am done joining the sleeve. And after joining the sleeve, going to join the two sides. When you join the sleeves, the next thing to do is to join the two sides. It's just like every other blouse you sew. The only difference there is the cutting and then the neckband, which I have shown you the process. And then I'm going to be joining the two sides of this round neck now by 7 inches. Remember, I added half of an inch when I was cutting for joining allowance. So I'm going to be joining the two sides by half of an inch. I have 7.5 here, so I'm going to be joining half of an inch, and automatically I'm going to be left by default. I'm going to be left with 7 inches. So all around will give me 14 inches, which is the circumference of my sleeve circumference. So I'm going to do that now. So you do that for the two sides. I'm going to do that for the two sides. So after joining the two sides, this is what I have, you can see, and that is it on the floor. I'm going to weave it. Make sure I fold the down part. You can see the neck. I think I've top stitched on it like that. I've not ironed it, sha. So, and I have a design. This design is what I want to put on the chest of this thing. I actually have this design, so I made one for myself. So I'm going to be using this design for the one I made for myself. You can see. So I dropped the video on how to achieve the design on your t-shirt from home using your Eats iron. It's on the channel. Do watch it. Do you get? So this is it. And after weaving, I just show that side. This is what you do. You fold the down part width by 1 inch, as you can see. Make sure you sew it. Thank you guys. If you find this video helpful, give the video a thumbs up. Bye.